This key doesn't fit. Here goes nothing. Was this enough to get their attention? Yes! It worked! I think Ruben just texted me.
Carla, you are amazing.
I actually can't believe it. We are finally getting off this island.
Hopefully. But we need to make sure we know whose ship will be boarding first. The cargo ship isn't too far away from the island, so Sam is trying to contact them with the radio.
Sure, being cautious is okay. But it looked like a regular old cargo ship.
And it may be just that. In any case, it would be good to know whether they can take us to Panama.
Fair enough. And where are the others?
The rest went to get their bags and prepare for the trip.
I should probably do the same.
Wait, before you run off, there's one last thing I'd like to give you.
Sure. What is it?
It's a memento from when I was dating your mom. I stored it in the vault, if that's okay with you. We could go get it.
A memento from back when you and Mom were dating? Yes, please.
It should be here. Could you help me look for a small velvet bag?
Sure. I need a handle to open it. I need to open the skull's jaw first. Is this it?
Yes, that's the one. Always and forever. What a romantic I was. I gave this to Marianne back when I thought our love would last forever. The only thing that did is this bracelet. May I put it on you?
Of course. It's beautiful. Thank you, Ruben.
This bracelet is a promise. I promise that whatever happens in the future, I will always be there for you, as a father or a friend.
Thank you. I'll treasure it.
I'm glad you like it. Now, shall we go pack our things?
Yeah, we probably should.
Once you finish packing, come to the veranda. Everyone decided to meet there.
Will do. What should I pack first? I should pack everything first. I should pack. I think that's everything. Time to meet up with everyone on the veranda.
Carla, do you have a moment?
Sure. What's up?
I wanted to apologize.
What for?
You know, the way I acted when you approached me about, the ghostwriters. When you went through my personal belongings, what I really want to say is that I get it. You did what you needed to do to find the killer.
Thanks for understanding. How are you holding up, though? It wasn't an easy week for any of us.
Honestly, disturbed and exhausted. I think I'm so dehydrated I couldn't even shed another tear. But seriously, I'm worried about what's going to happen next.
I can't guarantee it, but I have a feeling we'll be okay.
I hope so too. But a lot of bad stuff happened, you know? It's not something I can just erase from my memory.
I know how you feel. Everything that happened. All the people who died. I'll never forget it.
At least I know I'm not alone in this.
You're not. Besides, there's always Reuben, right?
Reuben. I really need to sort out my relationship with him.
Do you know what you'll do?
Sit down and have a long chat with him. Even though I know that I love him. So I hope it'll work out. But let's keep this between the two of us, okay?
My lips are sealed.
Thanks. We should probably join everyone else on the veranda.
Good. Almost everyone's here now.
Admiral, did you contact the ship? All good?
I did. Surprisingly, the radio signal went through and didn't get blocked. Probably because the ship was close by. From what they told me, the ship's crew got caught in the storm while taking a cargo shipment to Panama.
That's great. I mean, it's bad they got caught in the storm, but they'll take us to Panama, right?
Affirmative. It seems Lady Luck is on our side today. But there's still some time before the ship gets here. So no need to hold your bags. Put them down with the rest.
I'll take you up on that offer. I should put my luggage here.
All right, I'd better check on Margot. Reuben, care to join?
Actually, I should go make sure Jeannie will have enough food while I'm away.
Suit yourself.
I should see how everyone else is holding up. Dr. Cat, how are you feeling?
I'm still in shock, to be honest. This whole week has been one big emotional roller coaster.
To say the least. Yet you persevered and helped everyone. It's thanks to you that we managed to avoid more casualties.
But we still lost so many people. I couldn't do anything for Portia, Freddie, or Lucas.
You shouldn't feel guilty. There's nothing we could have done.
I know I shouldn't, but it doesn't make it hurt any less. All I want to do now is go back home and hug my family.
It won't be long before you're doing just that, Dr. Cat.
I should have said this sooner, but there's no need for honorifics anymore. Just call me Cat.
Sounds good to me, Cat. Let's talk more once we're actually out of here.
I like the sound of that.
Mrs. B, are you okay?
Oh, yes, dear. I just keep replaying everything that's happened this week in my head. After what Margot did, she doesn't deserve to keep walking on this earth.
I think her days are numbered. After she exposes the overseers, I'm sure she'll get what's coming to her.
Good. So sorry to cut this short, dear. But if you don't mind, I'd like to be left with my own thoughts for a bit.
I understand. Take care, Mrs. B. Q, how are you coping?
I'll be fine. And how are you?
Given the circumstances, I think I'm doing good.
You sure are your father's daughter. Senor never complains either. I just wish for all of this to be over. For all of us.
I believe it will. Have faith for a while longer.
See, I'll try. You take care of yourself as well.
Will do.
Carla, I have one last favor to ask.
Sure. What is it?
I doubt the ship will be able to reach the shore. It's probably too big. We need to prepare 3 boats to get to it.
Do we have any?
But
Say no more. I'll go check.
thanks, Carla. If you find the paddles, leave them outside.
Roger that.
Oh, would you look at that? Our freshly baked hero, Carla Page.
What are you doing here by yourself?
Nothing much. Just thinking some things through.
Are you worried about the mafia business you got involved with?
I ain't sweating about the mafia no more. I talked to Reuben. He'll lend me the money. Once I've paid my debt, I'll cut all ties with them.
That's the right step forward.
It's the only step forward. I'd prefer to keep all my fingers attached, if you know what I mean. But I can assure you this'll be the last time I borrow money from Reuben. I made a promise to myself, and I'm planning on keeping it. But this is off the record, all right? If any of this gets out and reaches the press...
I think there's a bigger story on this island than a movie star laundering money.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
No worries. I'll catch you later.
See ya.
The engine looks broken. Not gonna... The box is... I'm still... A piece of it is missing. Three pairs of paddles? Check. Reuben said to leave them outside. Looks like a good spot. I'll leave them here. Good news. I found 3 pairs of paddles. I left them outside, as you asked.
Excellent. The ship is almost here. I'll go get the boats prepared.
By the way, Admiral, where's Margot?
We thought it would be better if we didn't drag her out here until everybody boarded the boats. I'd prefer to avoid any more conflicts until we reach the mainland.
It's probably a wise decision.
But before we leave, Ms. Page, I have to hand it to you. You did remarkably well solving the murders. I'm impressed.
Thank you. It wasn't easy. Really, it's thanks to everyone that we managed to catch her.
You don't need to be so modest. I saw how brave and tenacious you were. In my opinion, you're a great journalist, Carla. But I hope you understand that you won't be able to publish anything about what happened here. At least not until the trial is over.
I get it. After all, this turned out to be a lot more than just an interview with Reuben.
The ship stopped. I think it got as close as it can to the shore. Everyone, it's time to leave.
I'll get Margot then.
Everything happened pretty fast from here on out. The moment we reached the mainland, Margot was taken into custody by the authorities. Shortly after, we were also taken in and questioned. I gave them all the information they asked for, and more. While the investigation was ongoing, the government took all of us under its protection to ensure our safety. In a month or so, Margot appeared in court to testify against the overseers. The case made a real splash and attracted global media attention. Margot took the spotlight by providing overwhelming evidence against the overseers. She lifted the veil on all of the overseers' illegal operations over the last 2 decades. The overseers' operations were global, from huge corrupt deals and bribes to threats and even murder. Governments around the world rose up to take them down. Italy, Germany, the United States, and more. It didn't take long for all the biggest members to be captured, put on trial, and sentenced to life imprisonment. Margot also received a life sentence for all the crimes and murders she committed. But deprived of all protection after the trial ended, her time in prison didn't last long. A couple of days after she was moved to prison, she was assaulted and murdered in cold blood. To my surprise, Project Genetica never came up in the trial. I guess the government decided to cover it up completely. As for the rest of us, once the overseers had been captured, it was deemed safe for us to return to our regular lives. Sometime later, I published my article about the events on Isla Esperanza in Peak Life, though I had to keep Project Genetica out of the article. To my surprise, it still became the most popular issue of the year. The others seemed to be doing okay too. Ruben and Janet finally got together. I'm really happy for them. Jax got a new role in an upcoming blockbuster movie. Kat took some time off work to be with her wife and kids. The Admiral received a Medal of Honor for his service. And after a long vacation, Mrs. Bird and Q came back to work for Ruben. Everything slowly started going back to normal. I really thought the nightmare was finally over. If only I'd known what would come next. Maybe I could have stopped it.